Yo, yo, yo! How's everyone doing today? Yo, yo, yo! Yo, yo, yo! I got a star. Mal! What's up, dude? What's up, Mal? How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's enjoying their Saturday. I'm good. Crown, I'm good, man. How are you? I got a box back from Starstock. I know everyone keeps asking me, "What's up, Morgs?" I got a box back from Starstock. Everyone keeps asking me, about cards, about like what cards that I'm buying, and how quick do people get cards back from Starstock? What's up, Stans? What's up, Stans? How you doing? So I'm gonna do this. I got this back. I just did a video like maybe 10 minutes ago on the other boxes that I got from Starstock. Got bored talking to myself, so I said, why don't I just go on live Instagram and talk to some other people. This one I haven't opened at all, so I have no idea what's in this. But I'm going to go through this with people and, yeah, talk some cards. My internet's down, so there's nothing for me to do. So I've been just doing a lot of videos, a lot of content for the channel. And a lot of sorting through cards today, getting cards ready to get graded. And yeah, I have pretty excited about this too as well. So I'm going to be doing a series with a bunch of athletes on the YouTube channel talking cards. I've had, I did one with Dally obviously this week. That will be dropped later. I have a few other baseball guys, prospects and guys that are playing in the league that that have reached out to me saying that they're want to get started in the industry. And so what I'm going to do is do a series of a bunch of videos with different athletes. Where's Deli at? What's up, Kyle? With a bunch of athletes and talk cards. And I think it would be pretty cool because I think it's a cool aspect of players buying their own cards and players basically investing in themselves that way, and also a pretty cool aspect of them seeing players firsthand and knowing who to buy. So I think we can get some little inside trader knowledge on that. Kendrick Perkins. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I'll see if I can get him on. I think he would just yell at me though. I see him on ESPN all the time, just like yelling at people, and I don't like to be yelled at, when I'm talking cards, because that's some negative vibes. I'm more of a positive vibes type guy. So, but yeah, we'll see if we can get Kendrick Perkins on. We'll see who else we can get on, but really excited for our lineup that I have. I honestly just, I haven't, Deli was more of a kind of a joke on Saturday, trying to get him to respond, and he did. Luckily, which was really cool. Yeah, he always is. Yeah, Perkins is always mad, but yeah. So, but after that, I had a few other athletes reach out. I reached out to a few as well, and everyone's really interested in it. So I was like, cool, let's get this rolling. Let's see what happens. Like no expectations for it, but just have fun with it. So, but yeah, I'm going to open this up. If you guys have any questions during this, feel free to ask away. Honestly, I don't even remember what's in this. I got it back a couple weeks ago, but I forgot. I've been saving it to open it to do a video with. But yeah, we'll get this rolling. We will get this rolling. But is anyone watching any college football today? Ooh, yeah, there's some goodies in here. I can already tell. Yesterday, I got back a package from ComC. Did a little unboxing for that. It's actually uploading to my channel as we speak, and that should be up here probably by the end of the day. I'll do a post on that, but some really cool cards. So as you know, ComC only take about like 8 months for you to get their cards back from them. So I had no idea what was in the box, and it was kind of fun to remember like what I was buying such a long time ago, and my thought process on that. So I'll go through those. I went through every single card for there and kind of talked about each card, why I bought it, my investment thoughts, what I'm doing within the hobby, what I'm buying in the hobby, what strategies I'm using to make some easy cash, some free money, as how I like to say it. But yeah, just super excited. Let's go through these cards. So, right off the rip, Mitch. Oh yeah, there's some goodies. There's definitely going to be some goodies in here. I forgot about these. So I have a whole slew of different boxes coming back from Starstock. One, I kind of wanted just to test the process to see how long it took, see what the packaging was like. So this was the packaging. So I had them send back a couple boxes. Everything was packed really nicely. Has the, everything sleeved. Had it taped up, had bubble wrap in the box with it. So, really happy with the shipping that came back. So that's a big factor too in my thinking of when I'm buying and selling, what platforms to use. So, but we'll be going through some of these. Little Calvin Ridley big fan of that. Nick Castellanos, Big Nick. He's more like Little Nick. I think this guy, honestly, I think he's a good buy. He's going to be at Cincinnati where they're going to be hitting the ball. They got a good lineup there where he's going to be hitting probably in that 3-hole. This dude can hit. I mean, he was hitting in Comerica Park where, that's no joke. What's up, Landon? And, he's a buy because he's pretty cheap. So I'm buying a lot of him before next season probably, and probably doing a lot of grading with him. And I think that would be an easy flip. Okay, so I don't even know who this is. Tanner Lee, Cornhusker guy. My cam is blurry. How about now? I gotta focus it. How about now, Crown? Help me out. Another thing I can do is drop it down low a little bit. Is it still blurry? To me, it's fine. I don't know if it's still blurry or not, but yeah, I love cracked ice. Obviously this guy got hurt early on. I bought this one really cheap, I think. But yeah, see, that's what's fun about. I completely forgot that I even bought these. Cooper Kupp, I think he's solid. I think he's always kind of underrated in the card prices. Really everything, still a little. How about now? Foster, how about now, bud? Better now? Okay. I think it's because, one, I don't have Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi went completely out. And I'm doing this all on cellular data, the technical term. But yeah, my internet, it's been a pain, but we should be all set with that. I fired the company I was using and got a new company that got my own router, got everything. So on Monday, I should be back up and running full speed, and it should be good. So if he didn't get injured, he would have had a crack. Yeah. No, I agree. I think OJ Howard definitely has the talent. I mean, obviously we saw him in college where he was a dog. So I don't think he was around a team that was built nice around him. Yeah, I like these guys right here. These guys, definitely, I'm buying this offseason. Julio Rodriguez, this dude can hit. Him and Jared Kalenic, I'm going to say their names wrong. They're both going to hit, and they're both going to probably come up at the same time. And they're going to be good. They're going to be there. They're going to be the staples of that team. San Francisco Giants, this guy can hit too. He's super young. Any NFL players that you would be buying, though, right now? Football is difficult, so I love football. It's so much fun to watch. They're investing in football card-wise is kind of difficult. I do it more of the aspect as in, I'm flipping those as fast as I can. That's a cool card. So I'm flipping football as fast as I can. So not to go too much into, I kind of over-explain things sometimes, but when I buy, I'm kind of waiting for Prism football to come out, NFL jerseys, before I'm buying a lot of football, a lot of the guys that I want to invest in. But right now, I'm always buying the QBs. So, like in the beginning of the year, I was a big fan of Josh Allen. I was buying a lot of Ryan Tannehill really cheap, Derek Carr really cheap. Obviously, I'm buying Mahomes anytime I can. Josh Allen, the homies. But yeah, so it's kind of difficult on that. I think the quarterbacks right now you can get some good deals on. I think Drew Lock, surprisingly, I'm not the biggest fan of Drew Lock, where I don't think he'll be one of the best, but I think he's one where he came off an injury where last week he came back and didn't do very well, but he's on a team with a lot of weapons around him, and I think he has an easy schedule coming up. He's playing the Chiefs this week. So if he goes out in a shootout with Mahomes, his cards are going to go up this weekend. So I think that's a good buy for where his cards are at right now, because even if he doesn't have a shootout with Mahomes this week, that's still a hold where you can hold that card for a while and still it's still a good buy. Like he's not one where it's a hit or miss like this week. So I try and buy cards like that, where if they're down, if they're cheaper, I don't have to worry about if they don't do well that one specific week, and I can sell them later on. Sorry, I'm not very good at multitasking while looking through cards and talking, because I get just so into cards. Yeah, NFL, a lot of short-term flips, great for start. Yeah, honestly, that's I've never ever bought position players ever in football. It was always something I stayed away, but this year I've actually been buying quite a bit because of Starstock. I can buy it and then relist, basically sell it within 10 minutes, or sell literally that next day without having to receive it, and then sell it and then deal with returns, because of injuries. People always return cards when people, when the prices of that card go down. So that's why I like Starstock. That's for the first time ever I've been buying position players and flipping them, just like how I do in fantasy football, where I'm picking people before the games and hoping they do well, and then their card prices will go up, and I'll try and sell them during the game and make some easy money that way. I'd rather do that than bet on a game, to be honest, because worst case scenario, that person doesn't do well, at least I still have that card, and I can sell it later down the road. It's not like, oh, if he doesn't have a good game now, I just lost a bunch of money forever. So that's my thought process. But I guess, what are you guys buying? What's everyone buying these days? What's up, JK? JK223. This is another sleeper of mine. KZ Okpala. I probably said his name wrong. A lot of potential, a lot of learning to do. But he's on that Miami Heats with where they develop players well. So buying this guy, he's super cheap. So it's more of like a why not, kind of a Hail Mary type of a buy. I bought a Burrow Mosaic for $9. Seller canceled it. eBay on the way out, I think, for cars. Dude, yeah, I stopped using eBay all in general. I can't stand people canceling cards. Like, for instance, if I'm trying to, let's say I buy a card like before the game and that person goes off and it goes up. Like, let's say I bought Tua. Let's say if I bought Tua on Saturday last week, and obviously his cards went up when he made his debut, and then the seller, most of the time they'll cancel it and try and resell it for more money, which just sucks. It's just like, come on, like, seriously, you're gonna be that guy for a couple bucks. Starstock, you don't have to deal with that ever, and you know what grade you're getting. So one thing that sucks too is if you're buying cards and you're buying cards and on eBay you get them and they're all bent up and trash because of the condition on them. At least Starstock, you know what you're getting, the A, B, and C aspect of that. So I really like that because it saves a lot of time and money. And I would pay a premium on the A's just to know that I know what I'm getting. Like if I get a box, let's say this box was all A's. I know that I don't really have to go through and analyze them too hard. I'm still going to look through them to see if any of them are gradable, which most of them should be, but I'm not super worried about that because I know they did their homework as well. I just bought a few KZ Prisms. Nice, JK. What price do you get them at? I don't even know what his prices are anymore right now. Terry. Back up, Terry. Ian Thomas, solid. Man, something about looking at cards on the weekend. Usually I would have the game going though in the background, which sucks because my internet's down, so I can't watch any of the games. I've been watching on my phone, but I got my phone right now doing this. So $4 each. That's solid. Hey, JK, also look into Keldon Johnson. So if you can buy Keldon Johnson, anything under, I would say $10, I think that's a good buy for basketball. Oh, that was with shipping. JK, if you would have bought those on Starstock, I think they're like $1, honestly. Like $1 for the A's even, like the top quality one. But it's all right. If you go on, JK, I don't know if you're on Starstock yet, but if you do make an account, if you use this promo code SS Investor, you get free $5, and you can probably get yourself 5 free KZ cards. So nice. But yeah, someone JK, can you price check? What is the price on KZ on Starstock? I'm kind of curious because I haven't bought any of his in a while, and I definitely want to go on and buy some of his soon again. Bam the man. All right, sorting these, I can do that later. JK, who else have you been buying, man? Anyone else that? Give me a moment. All right, I'll give you a moment. There's Keldon. Damn, I have a lot of him. I don't know why I have so much of him. I don't remember buying all those. Gino, how you doing? Jack Wise, when you make an account, hey Jack, when you make an account, you can when you create an account, it has like a promo code, and that's when you would put that in there. I can help you out after this if you need it. Aaron Holiday. Damn, I have a lot of him. What's up, Crown? Are you going to add non-sports cards onto your website? I'm not sure about that. Soccer just got added. I think they're just trying to handle all, things kind of took off pretty fast for Starstock, where I don't think they expected it to boom this quick. There's a lot of users, there's a lot of action on it, and people are sending cards, a ton of cards out. So I don't know if they're going to be accepting anything else as of right now. But that's a great question. That is a great question. So Aaron Holiday, I don't think this isn't a pick where everyone's going to probably agree with me, and that's fine, because it is kind of a bold take on what I'm about to say. But I think Aaron Holiday is an interesting buy. He's on a team where, the Pacers aren't very good, but I think if he gets some playing time, I think when he plays, he's solid. He doesn't really shoot the ball very often, but when he does, he takes some high-quality shots. I have a whole stack of his where if I buy those for under a quarter, or really anything under 75 cents to $1, I'm happy. I think like during the season when I think he's going to get some playing time this year, some better playing time, where I'm going to try and adjust this, where he could be an easy flip, make an easy $1 or $2 per card, or even just 50% per card, is what I'm thinking. Let's get this going. They're about yep, $1.50. I'm telling you, man, that's why I love Starstock right there. So like someone like that, it's tough to buy a card for $1, $1.50 on eBay, because one, shipping is going to be more, is going to be more than that just to start off with. And but with Starstock, you could buy a bunch and sell them on there without even having to touch them. But you could buy, let's say that KZ for $1.50, but you could buy, I don't know, 10, 20, however many you want, and have them all shipped at once and save money that way, or even just hold them on there and sell them on there, or buy him and all the other players that you like and have them all shipped at once, kind of like what I'm doing now. I was buying a ton of cards, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to send some cards home. And so I did that. Aaron Holiday, these are dirt cheap. Like no brainer for me buying those. This guy, if we're talking football cards, I think this guy is an interesting buy. I think he runs hard. I think he runs like Dalvin Cook. And what's up, Andrew? What's up, guys? Dalvin Cook, he has some injury. He's injury prone, where this guy gets in and he gets off, gets going, his prices could go up pretty quick. And, he's not very expensive anyways. So, one of those, like, why not kind of cards. Bo. So I have a video uploading tonight. It's actually uploading right now on a ComC order. I finally got shipped back to me. But I have some really cool cards in there. So you guys will want to check out that channel or check out that upload here later today. But got some really cool intel on Bo Bichette, on why I'm buying Bo, and a few other players that I have that I'm buying heavily. And my thought process and strategy process for that. So definitely take a look at that. See, this is fun to me. Like I had this big box get shipped back from Starstock, and honestly, it's almost like breaking wax, where ripping wax, where ripping wax is so expensive these days, where I don't really do it very often because it's hard to make your money back. But this is like ripping wax, because I completely forgot what cards I asked to get sent back. So this is fun for me right now, just to see all the different cards I was buying. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about, like, an Aaron Holiday. I forgot that, my thoughts on him. So just a fun thing to do. Sometimes AJ Brown, dude, this dude is good. If he didn't get hurt in the beginning of the year, his card prices were going pretty high at the beginning of the season. And then they obviously trickled down when he got hurt. But this dude is good. And on that Titans team, if they make a, they're going to make a playoff. They're going to be in the playoffs. But if they make a playoff run, whew, this is the guy that's going to be big in those games. So I like those buys. Gary Trent Jr., I like him too as well. I think that Trailblazers team is solid. Yusuf, I can't say his last name, but I think him and Lillard, where I sent a link to your channel so you can. So I sent a link to your channel so that my card click. Awesome, thanks, Crown. Appreciate that. Yeah, I like Portland next year. I think I'm curious to see who they pick up in the offseason. I'm curious to see if Carmelo resigns. I think that was a good sign for him. But yeah, that's a fun team to watch. I think Gary Trent Jr. is one that, could see a bump in prices. He struggled there in his last playoff series. But before that, I remember him. He was kind of going off. Brandon Clark, this dude is good. This dude's solid. Nick Chubb. So, but yeah. I'm still curious what other people are buying right now. What's everyone buying these days? What's up, Ardebo? I want to know what other people are buying. Get some dialogue going. Marcus Smart. Big fan of Ayton. This dude's solid. I think that Suns team is also going to be really good next year. I'm a huge Devin Booker fan, not necessarily to make money, but just I just like to watch him. But yeah, Rui. I think dude's going to get tons of playing time. Who knows if he'll do anything with it, but Wander and some Josh Allen. Man, I completely forgot what I had in these boxes. This is like Christmas. Big fan of Josh Allen. Keldon Johnson, there's this guy, man. I really hope he pans out. I think he could be like an SGA situation where I'm not saying he's going to be as good as SGA or like not making that claim, but more of like a, got some playing time there at the end of the season last year where, he did pretty good with it, made use of that. But I think next year where he makes the jump where more playing time, he's on the Spurs, Popovich, that dude knows how to coach, obviously, and maximize his players, and he knows how to evaluate. So, I think Keldon Johnson is a player to take a look at. Also, they have a lottery pick, which is like the first time ever. Little Lamar, Brandon Clark. But, yeah. But I still want to know what other people are buying. So if you guys are quiet in here today. Verlander. Luis Robert. I have so many Luis Robert. Big fan. This dude is a fantastic pitcher. Probably one of the most underrated younger guys. Won't blow you away with any of his stuff, but this dude can pitch. That dude can pitch. Corey Seager hitting bombs right now in the World Series. Mark Ingram is absolutely hilarious. I love looking at the memes of him and Derrick Henry. Oh man, that stuff makes me laugh every time. But man, I forgot about all this. Another great Pistons draft pick. Just kidding. I'm a Detroit fan of everything, unfortunately. Yeah, you like Luka Samanik? I've heard a lot of people say that. And I'm curious on, I've actually had a lot of people reach out to me about him. Honestly, I haven't done enough research on him to see, what my personal thoughts are. But I have heard a lot of people buying him. I think all players that are on the Spurs are are worth a look at. Just like the Rays, Rays for baseball, like the Spurs just know how to evaluate talent and put it together. Obviously they're not very good right now, but the fact that you still have Popovich and they could easily rebuild is interesting. So, but I think also Lonnie's solid on that team. Just a lot of good potential prospecting people that you can buy. This is what I love. I love baseball. Baseball, Bowman first. That's my jam. If there's, I do a lot of buying in all the sports, but baseball is probably what I'm best at, which is funny because baseball doesn't necessarily make the most money out of the industries, but I just do really well in it just because of my background with it. Even DeAndre, yeah, no, I agree, Crown. I think that team, they're another one of those, those teams where good players all around, where, if they all just kind of put it together and gel, sky's the limit for them. And, get a big free agent, a nice signing here or there, and they're contending again. So unlike the Pistons, I don't know. There's no one on that team I would want to buy. I know we have, I'm going blank on his name. It's a hard one to say. But, I don't think they're going to be good anytime soon. Just in my opinion. And Riley Green. I think I got back close to 500. Actually, no. I got back over. Look at all these Riley Greens too. So many. Big fan of Riley Green. Riley Green is easy money. That guy, that's about as easy money as it gets. In my opinion. You like Tristan, yeah, and Ramos. Yeah, those are solid. Ramos is good. Ramos is definitely good. I still gotta check into Tristan. I think you told me about him earlier, Crown. I definitely want to look into him more. And get some thoughts on him. I like to actually watch the film. I watch them take BP and stuff and get my opinion on them, on people like that. So, but yeah, so that was the my unboxing of Sieku. He just made 20. Promise him he didn't just make 20. Yeah. But yeah, big. That was my first. What's up? So that was the first unboxing on live for Starstock. I have been buying a lot of A's and getting them graded. So I'm excited for a lot of that stuff to come back. I've been doing a lot of that. What else have I been doing? I'm going to be doing some videos with some B's and C's that I got back as well. Honestly, I think this is a hodgepodge of cards where I don't know. I think these are all A's, B's, and C's. I'm going to call my buddies over there to get it, to see what exactly these, I have a breakdown on a spreadsheet. So I'll check into these before I start just assuming that they're all gradable or whatnot. But my thoughts on Kyle Tucker, I think he's solid, man. Jack, I think he's solid. He's been one of the top prospect guys for a while. Obviously it was a crowded outfield out there and at the Astros, but he just needs confidence. He can obviously hit, but when he's up to bat, I don't know, man. He looks very unconfident, which sucks. But I mean, he'll probably get that confidence once he starts playing a little more in the majors, and he'll be just fine. He's not one I'm personally investing in though, just because he's been up and down in the minors to majors, where that kind of hurts card value. People want the young, the super young, make their debut in skyrocket. So he's not one I'm buying. For an example, I'd rather buy a Bo Bichette, this card, for $5 rather than pay, whatever Kyle Tucker's prices are right now. But I think if I have cards of him, I'm not necessarily selling them, I'm holding them, if that makes sense. but I'm not going out and buying them. Exactly, Crown. And the video that I just did actually like 30 minutes ago, I did a breakdown of Bo and Tatis. Literally, if this was last year, I was talking about Tatis exactly how I was talking about Bo, and I bought hundreds of Tatis. The tops, I forget, series 1. It was the 401.1, the one that took off, the prices that took off, and I just knew he was going to be solid because he already was solid before he got hurt, and he was on a Padres team where they had good players, and I knew that they could be in contention this year. And man, Tatis just blew it out of the water, and boom, but was buying his cards for $5, $10, $15 and was selling them for 45 to 65. And I don't know if Bo will get to that level, but if Bo gets up to 20, his card 20, 25, that's a huge gain if I'm buying these for $5, in the hundreds. It's just easy money. Easy money. Very easy money. So that's my tip of the day right there, if I didn't already give one. But hey, I'm going to end this video just so I can, I'm going to end it so I can put it on YouTube so it's not too long. I can come back on if you guys want. I'll probably come back on in a little bit, just talk some cards without necessarily having like content planned, and just talk cards and have a good time. If you guys haven't made a Starstock account, there's free $5. Just use the promo code SS Investor. Yeah, feel free to get some free money, and yeah, I'll go from there. It's awesome when you speculate and you hit. Oh, for sure, Crown. That's what keeps my interest. Like, that's what's the most fun about the hobby is doing that. You're getting rewarded on, one, you taking a risk, but also your valuations, and you get paid on your valuations and thought process on all that. Yep, anytime, man. I'll see you though. I'll be back on a little bit, but have a great day. I'll see you guys.